be afraid of investing in a bad looking street, because you can buy the whole street, remodel the whole street, and control the rents in the entire street, and you control the whole area. If you're thinking about buying your first property, just remember this: you just need your first deal. If you can get your first deal, everything in the whole world changes. I started by buying this property with $100,000 cash. I will probably end up putting another $100,000 into the property, but when it is done, it's gonna be a home run property, and we'll just refinance and repeat and just go to the next one. It's not complicated. You gotta separate yourself from your surroundings. You have to separate yourself from the people that are holding you down. Today, I'm getting triple what all the rents are in this same square footage in this exact street. There's a $10 million play right here. I started by buying this property with $100,000 cash, and it was an owner finance deal. And then I financed the remaining $480,000 interest only with the seller. The property was only 40% occupied. I took it to 100% occupied in 2 months and took rents from $700 to $1,000 a unit. And I was able to increase the value of the property instantly from $580,000 to $780,000 within 3 months. So this is just another good deal. It's got a lot of work that needs to be done. Like, there's no doubt about it. It has some ugly parts. I will probably end up putting another $100,000 into the property, but when it is done, it's gonna be a home run property, and we'll just refinance and repeat and just go to the next one. Notice the peace in the background. Like, it's almost like the forest. Even though you have neighbors to your left and right, it's so calming, and it's such a great property. It's a single family house. It's a 3-2, and basically I bought it 0% down. There's $80,000 of debt on the property. The property's worth $165,000. I put a new roof on it, put tenants in there, and it's, gross income's like $1,350, $1,375 a month. And the good news is it's so easy to do this, and you just do this over and over again. You realize that ultimately all this is, it's a bank account. It's not a real estate asset, it's a bank account. Basically, your tenant is paying your mortgage, which is increasing my net worth every month. And so my net worth is increasing. I'm also getting cash flow. So it's like having a bank account that someone else is depositing to every single month while I'm getting paid, while I'm getting tax benefits, while I'm, being a real estate investor. So it's not hard. Everyone thinks it's hard. Like I said, I came from Mobile, Alabama. I was a welder. I was getting burnt every single day in the shipyard. I was in 120-degree hole, just welding seams and all that stuff, and I did not realize that this was possible. So the whole point is this is possible. You have to think outside the box, and you have to educate yourself. What is it that I want, and who is the people that is going to get me there? You have to separate yourself from the people that are holding you down. I built a network of investors that can really help people get started. So if you're thinking about buying your first property, just remember this: you just need your first deal. If you can get your first deal, everything in the whole world changes. You don't have to start with 100 units. You can start with one of these. Once you get a taste of $650 a month passive, then you'll understand the concept of real estate investing, and you can continue and build and build. That's the whole point of the whole thing. The $650 a month profit is pretty cool, okay? It's a good feeling, but to be honest with you, it's not why I do this. The reason why I bought this property is because I knew I would be buying into instant equity. Okay, so the equity play is the chess move. The cash flow, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it is not the reason why you do this. Okay, the equity is why you do this. I can pull out a loan against the equity of the property whenever I want and go buy a lot more property. So really, you gotta think with, when you buy real estate, is this gonna pay me every month? Is it gonna be cash flow positive? And is it gonna grow my overall net worth? The problem is with a lot of high cash flowing properties like Section 8 and stuff like that, it might cash flow $700, maybe $1,000 a month, but what it's not gonna do is appreciate over time, and you're not gonna have the ultimate net worth that you want. So the net worth is really the reason why you do all of this, because I wanna go buy 150 units. But if I have $5, $10, $15 million worth of net worth, worth of equity, then it's a whole lot easier to go to the bank and get that done versus, hey, I got some cash, but I don't have any net worth in any properties. I don't have any equity in any properties. So it's very important that you play both sides. You have cash flow, and you also get equity as well. So I found this duplex. It looked absolutely terrible. I can show you a picture of it. But today it looks really good. But I'm looking for distressed properties in great areas so I can quickly value add them and then push the entire value of the area and the property up, so it helps the area, it helps the property value, and it helps me with my net worth so I can borrow against it and buy more property. So what you're looking for is the anomaly. You're looking for something different. You're looking for that ugly house in a great area. And then you can't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of investing in a bad looking street, because you can buy the whole street, remodel the whole street, and control the rents in the entire street, and you control the whole area. That's my whole viewpoint on real estate. You can't be afraid to go all in and add your value and make it desirable. This property was not desirable. Today, I'm getting triple what all the rents are in this same square footage in this exact street. And then I'm gonna buy all these duplexes around it, and we're gonna rinse and repeat. There's a $10 million play right here.